Have you ever felt like you're in the middle of a storm with waves of fear and doubt crashing all around you? It's a scary feeling, right? Well, there's a powerful story that speaks directly to this experience, and it involves a boat, a stormy sea, and an incredible act of faith. Let's set the scene. Jesus' disciples were in a boat, crossing the Sea of Galilee. It was late dark and a fierce storm had kicked up. The wind was howling and massive waves were tossing their small boat around like a toy. They were experienced fishermen, but even they were terrified. They were rowing with all their might, but making no progress. They felt completely helpless. Then, in the darkest hour, they saw something unbelievable. A figure, walking on the water, was coming towards them. At first, they thought it was a ghost and cried out in fear. But a calm, familiar voice cut through the storm. "Take courage!" "It is I, don't be afraid." It was Jesus. Imagine their shock and relief. But one of the disciples, Peter, did something extraordinary. He called out, "Lord, if it's you, tell me to come to you on the water." And Jesus simply said, "Come." So Peter climbed out of the boat. He fixed his eyes on Jesus and took a step onto the raging sea. And he didn't sink. He was actually walking on water, moving towards Jesus. For that moment his faith was stronger than the storm. But then he made a mistake. He took his eyes off Jesus and looked at the wind and the huge waves. Doubt flooded his mind. He started to sink, crying out, "Lord, save me." Immediately, Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith," he said gently, "why did you doubt?" Once they were back in the boat, the wind died down and the sea became calm. The other disciples were in awe, realizing they were in the presence of someone truly special. This story isn't just about a miracle that happened thousands of years ago. It's about our own lives. We all face storms, challenges, anxieties, and uncertainties. The key is where we focus. When we fix our eyes on our fears, like Peter looking at the waves, we start to sink. But when we fix our eyes on faith, on hope, on something greater than our problems, we can find the strength to walk through any storm. Even when we falter, like Peter did, help is always there. We just need to ask. So next time you feel like you're sinking, remember this story. Take courage, don't be afraid, and keep your eyes on what gives you strength. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, give us a like and subscribe for more videos like this. See you next time.